Musician Tailor's Twin Chevie.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the Tailor's Talk Podcast, live here at Grand Entertainment Studios, home of Musician Tailor LLC. I'm your co-host, Shepard Revis, along with my co-host and co-founder, Darrell Twin Smith.
What's up, y'all?
Today's special guest is a soulful R&B songwriter, singer, and a raw art of storytelling and nostalgic, refreshing sound. Her sound and vocals channel the legends like Whitney Houston, Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott, just to name a few. Some of her early releases, like Passion and Chemistry, and her EP, Set Free, introduced her as a self-expression and healing artist. Fast forward to some of her most recent singles, like Our Weight and Elevation, showed the growth, reflection, and resilience would push her to a new soulful and melodic sound. Please help us welcome to the show, hailing all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of ATL, Georgia, the voice of vision, the pen of purpose, and the heart of healing, Mi'Kael Chalyce.
That's such a lovely intro.
Yes, I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm excited.
That's
What's
right.
happening? What's happening?
What's happening, Dorrell?
Uh-oh.
My name is Twin on this show.
Twin.
Make sure you say Twin.
Twin and Chevy.
You know?
My bad, y'all. Twin.
I don't know who Darrell is right now. You finna get goddamn Twin.
Oh, Lord, I'm scared. Okay.
Man,
Come on with it.
I'm going to ask my question. Bro.
Okay.
So how you been? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Good.
It's been a busy weekend, but I'm glad to be slowing down, and
yeah.
I'm excited to be here finally.
Yeah, okay.
It took you long enough,
Ooh.
but I'm excited to be here,
All right.
nonetheless.
No, I appreciate it. It's good to meet you.
You too.
Meet you in person.
Yeah,
you
in the
know
flesh.
what
I
I'm
see
saying?
y'all. I'm a fan. So,
Okay,
you know, I
appreciate you.
subscribe to the YouTube.
Okay,
I watch
come
it out,
on now.
so
We need
it's
that.
cool to be here.
We need all that for sure. We need all that. Appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
So,
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here on Tailor Talk Podcast. Because, you know, honestly, you are a super dope artist. I mean, a lot of the names he named, your voice after, you know, is many more. You have a very soulful voice, and you definitely your songs are heartfelt and they are touching. You know, it do, you know, like how, well, you don't know because you're a youngster. So, but you know, born in the 70s, growing up in the 80s, you know, you listen to my old soulful records.
Mm-hmm.
That's what reminds me of you. You
Okay.
know, it
Appreciate
comes
it.
back and touch you when you listen to your music. But you know, we know you from that great state of Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Um,
Yeah. So you know that country, that Southern gonna come out
What,
regardless.
what is it? You from what the boy name
Who?
from Nashville? Buck.
Young Buck.
What he call it? What he call Nashville?
Cashville,
Oh,
Tennessee.
yeah.
615.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're
Shout
from,
out
huh?
to-
Yeah.
Shout out to my fam,
taught
Starlito.
Oh, yep, Starlito. Yeah, I actually taught Young Buck's daughter when I was in
Dope.
Tennessee, and you know, so we all, it's in the family. We all know each other. A little
That's
bit.
what's up. You know, besides a singer, you a school teacher.
I am a teacher.
Yes, you're an educator.
Educator.
Yeah.
And that's super dope that how you balance your teaching of the youth. I'm hoping you getting us some leaders out there because I don't know what's going on right now.
It's a mess. I'll be honest,
But-
it's a mess. But yeah.
But you're a teacher and also a very soulful singer, entertainer.
Yeah.
You know, you're just not a singer, you're an entertainer,
I like that.
songwriter. You
Okay.
know, you get out there, you perform, you know, you put 100% in everything that you do. So, you know, knowing that you're from Nashville, tell us about your journey from, you know, how you became the soulful singer that you are.
Okay. Well, that's a long story, y'all. So I don't know where y'all want me to start. But
Start when you was in church,
church
getting,
singing.
getting beat up because you didn't hit that note right.
No, never that. I was always like trying to be the leader, you know, trying to be the choir director, telling everybody else what to do. But I actually started singing in the choir when I was like 4. And that was only to keep me out of trouble because I was bad, y'all. So I was constantly like
Yeah, I
doing
heard you was
stuff
a
at
gang
church.
member.
Yeah, you fast forward and now hold up, I'm gonna get there. But I've kind of always been a little bit of a troublemaker. Like, even as a teacher, I'm the teacher. I'm a troublemaker. I push back against the norm. So growing up, very similar to that. But yeah, I started singing in the church choir at 4. And I've been writing music for as long as I can remember. I think when I was probably like 8, I made a song about being in love with the pizza guy. And my mama was like, girl, that is too grown. I was like, but mama, I like it. So I'm singing, So yeah, for as long as I can remember,
Was it
definitely been
Domino's
writing.
pizza
I
or
don't
pizza?
know, okay? I just know it was in the tune of Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I. And it was, I fell in love with the pizza guy. Yeah. So I've been writing for as long as I can remember. I think when I really first got my start on the stage, that was at Nashville School of the Arts. So that's where I went for high school. And I was a part of this band called Pop Ensemble. And we pretty much toured different schools, different high schools. We would go to different cities and perform. And that's where I really learned, like, okay, I like performing with a band. So I think 17 on to like 22, I was doing private gigs. So I remember my officer in school, he called me to do a graduation. And, so I got to sing at a graduation. That was my very first paid gig. And then from there, I started getting more gigs. And I think when I turned like 26, I was like, okay, I'm for real. I'm gonna actually put myself out there as an artist, register my work, and really put in the work.
So let me ask this question.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back a little bit for 26. So you graduated from high school. What college you?
I know, right? See, I skipped a big chunk. Okay, so I graduated at 17. 18. I had my son the next month, so I was pregnant my senior year of high school, and I went to TSU. So I was in school with a brand new baby, so I didn't get all the experiences of, college life, but I still went to TSU. So you can't dodge everything. So I still had some of the experiences. And I think that was when I just really learned like what I was capable of, because I was like, okay, I was bad in high school. I was bad in middle school. Let me see what I can do if I actually focus and put my all into it. And so that's what I did at TSU. Like I really, got focused and I showed everybody what I could do. So I graduated 3.8, summa cum laude, and just was able to take that on into my career as an educator. So just learning myself and so TSU, aristocrat of bands. Yeah.
So even as you you go into TSU, when did you continue doing music? Because this about you and your music.
No, absolutely.
So
I think
as you was doing music,
I was a little bit scared back then. Something else I also left out, I was married. So I got married at 19 to my son, both my two oldest children's father, when I was 18. And so that whole time, it was kind of like he didn't really want me to sing professionally. It was cool if I sang in church, but it really wasn't. He didn't necessarily want that for our family. So I never really pushed the boundaries. So that unfortunately didn't work out. Put in 8 hard years of work, but it didn't. And then I think that was kind of the catalyst for my music career. I'm like, okay, there's nothing holding me back. Nobody's telling me what I can't do. So it's time. So that was when that really happened. And that was at 26. So that story, 18 to 26, is just a lot of darkness. A lot of my first material I wrote about came from those times, those moments. But yeah, it was just a lot of rebuilding. And that was also when I moved to Atlanta. So kind of found myself as a musician, as a person, as a mom. So yeah, it was a cool transition just getting here. And, other things along the way, but it depends on how deep we going. But, other things along the way. How deep you want to go?
Ma'am, are we asking the questions or are you?
You supposed to be asking the questions.
Man, you over there put your little sass on me. Just like this, you ain't in the classroom today. You the student.
Okay, all right. My bad. But yeah, so definitely a journey. Y'all know, being here in Atlanta, you come across a lot of people who seem like they got your best interests at heart, and they're like, oh, I can position you to, get your music heard and artist development and all these buzzwords, but it's really just somebody trying to steal your publishing or, somebody who's trying to take advantage in whatever way they can. And it's like, the few people that I've met that have been legit, they're far and few in between.
And who is that?
In Atlanta. So one of them right over here, you know. And it's funny how we met, though, because we actually met through somebody who I think had my best interests at heart, but wasn't really capable of doing all the things he wanted to do for me. And so that's when I met Dorell, and I think you were a little bit of a twin.
Who Dorell?
I'm sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting. Twin. That's when I met Twin. And, you know, he opened up his space to me. And, you know, he pretty much told me, if you want to work, I'm ready to work. So let me know when you're ready. And so, you know, whenever I can get a hold of him, because he's so busy, you know, I'll come over and we made a few tracks together. Faded Love, one you mentioned in my intro. This guy over here actually wrote on it. You remember? He wrote the bridge.
Okay.
And a little bit of the
Twin over there
Yeah, he
songwriting,
did.
okay.
He did a little writing and made the, did the
Don't
production.
tell folks I be writing.
He wrote it and
Get some
did.
plug.
Wrote the whole bridge. So, you know, he got his little credits on there and all that.
Don't be telling folks that, you know. I got a Mississippi education. I don't know how to read.
He be right. Okay. But yeah, I'm just
Blank.
so grateful. For real, though. So grateful. I don't tell you that a lot because we always going back and forth. But I have not met very many people. I haven't met any people in this city who are willing to put in the time, who really willing to invest in you. You know, you opened up your space for me to come have my showcase, my single release. So that was awesome. So just thank you for that, you know, and looking out for us up and coming artists here in Atlanta.
This is the first time
Really
she ever
cool.
said thank you.
Lies. I be telling you all the time.
I don't believe that.
Ain't that crazy?
Man,
But yeah.
you did good. You did good. First time I ever said thank you. Hey, I appreciate that.
No problem.
Publicly, right?
And really like kind of teaching me the game a little bit, but you know, not in the way that I would have thought. Like it was like you kind of told me what to expect, but then you showed me. So I don't know. I just appreciate that. Just being able to come in here and see you like do the split sheets, you know, and we figuring that all out together and just really doing the business side. That's something I haven't had. So, you know, kudos to you.
Yeah, because she was lost.
I was lost.
I'm like, who told you that?
I didn't know what was going on.
What?
But yeah.
Man, I've been here frustrated like a mug. I'm sitting there like,
He was listening, but you know, we got it together.
yeah, I treat her like she a little sister. Yeah, you got to hit her upside the head every now
Couple
and then.
times.
Man.
I'm like, come on now. Then she got that mile. So, man, I'm just sitting there like, I'm quiet. I said, when I stop talking, I don't care no more. Because
Well, okay. All right.
she didn't want to hear it. Man, I was trying to get her to see some things. I was like, hey, you got to be able to do this, this, and this. Man, fought me on it.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, fought. I like,
We
man,
all
I'm
have
like,
our struggle moments.
Right. And
We all have our struggle.
But you already know this. I mean, we skipped over the part where I started a gang. I've been hard-headed my whole life, okay? So you just have to know that, you know, that's a challenge. And, you know, in some ways, I think it's kept me out of some rooms, but not the rooms that I needed to be in anyway. Like, I don't feel anything, you know, that's meant for me. You know, I can
God
stop
don't
that.
have
You
it
know,
for
it's
you,
just gonna
yeah.
happen regardless. But that is something that
You
I've
forgot a
heard.
part.
You know,
if it's meant for me,
if it's meant
God
for me,
gonna let me walk through them doors.
He is.
You
He's
know,
gonna always open that door. So yeah. So I don't, you know, get in my head about it. But I've been told that, you know, I'm a little headstrong, never difficult to work
Strong.
with. I'm fun to work with. I'm
Strong.
willing to try whatever, but
No shame.
you know, I'm also
Yes,
gonna
she
keep
is.
it real.
She is. She easy to work with once the communication is
Yeah.
locked
Yep.
in.
Yep.
If the communication ain't locked in, it's like you're like, man, look at this.
Yeah. Like pulling teeth.
Man, I
So,
said, man, I one day I just had to say here, look, I'm not gonna steer you wrong. I said everything I'm telling you is to benefit you. It's not benefiting me. But she still look. It took about 3 more weeks on top of the 4 months. Then finally she like, okay, I see what you're talking about.
But see, Twin don't realize just because I have something to say back, that don't mean I'm not listening. I'm still listening.
She ain't.
But I'm just opinionated. So I just still want to, you know, give my opinion. But I'm
Be wanting to fight. I like, yeah. I told her this here. I said, hey, don't come over here unless you bring David with you. I said, if you can't bring David with you, you stay
that's
where you at.
crazy. No, it's just because I don't want to show out too bad in front of him.
She don't act up in front of David. None whatsoever. She is, I'm like,
That's crazy.
when I realized that one day, I'm like, where all the mouth at today? She was real humble. I mean, she was in here taking notes and everything. Then I said, oh, David here.
Peacemaker, huh?
That's
I
wild.
said, David here. So then one day she said, I need to book a session. I need to come. I said, bring David with you.
You can't come. That's messed
I
up.
said, bring David with you. Because it goes so easy. I mean, it seemed like it be so smooth.
You need to stop. It do not be that
Man,
bad when I'm by myself.
Look, David got at peace. We appreciate you, David. I appreciate you.
I wrote a song about him, Be My Peace, because he
Be
is
my
definitely my
peace.
peace.
That's
And
hard.
it's a lot happening. So you do need that person in your life that can, balance it all out. So
Yeah,
glad
yeah.
I was able to find that.
Hey,
Yeah.
But see, even, since we talking about David do a lot of her content, her videos. He work her social media. And like I said, real good guy. David keep her at
Yeah.
peace.
That's the Lions Den,
'Cause-
y'all.
Cause when
Plug that name.
yeah, the
Lions
Lions
The
Den.
Lions Den. Yep.
that's dope.
Cause when she come over here without David, I don't know. I'm like, the devil done let the Hellcat out.
It's not true. Just learn, But yeah,
So-
I'm always excited to learn. So there we go.
So how was it growing up in Nashville?
It was different. It wasn't what people think. I think, when people hear Nashville, they like, oh, they was on them horses. They was riding on the dirt roads, But it's like, Nashville's a city. It's a
It
city
is.
similar to Atlanta, but, it's a small part of Atlanta because it's so small, such a small city. So growing up, we had the hood, so I had my fair share of time in the hood, and that's where I really started, writing because, when you meeting up with people in the neighborhood, we having our little rap battles. So I actually got my start in writing through rap. So
I can see that.
I was a part of a rap group. That's why my songs are really wordy because I have a rap
Rap.
background. So yeah, my very first group I was in was called Them Boys, but I was a girl, but it was Them Boys, and there was two other guys. TJ, rest in peace, he's gone now, but another guy, another David, and we kind of took over the little neighborhood.
Okay.
It was Lil Cut Up was my rap name, and
Little
so
cut up.
yeah, it was lit. It was lit growing up. Village Trails neighborhood,
hard.
So you big cut up now.
Big cut up, not the
cut
little
up.
one, So just
I should
It's
have
funny,
I don't
but-
want Whitney Houston.
yeah, you should have won.
I just saw a little cat or something.
Yeah, Tupac on.
Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo or something.
Yeah, definitely like Mia X.
Yeah,
all of my
Mia X.
influences, Trina. Just
Yeah.
like Southern rap vibe. That was me.
Kia.
Yeah, all of them. Yes,
Little
definitely.
cut up.
Look,
Oh, okay. I
And
didn't know
actually,
that.
listen, I
That's
actually, spent the block on Look Cut Up back in 20, I guess it was about 2015, right when I first started music. So we had my sister, she's an exotic dancer. She used to be. She's retired now, y'all. She's a stay-at-home mom. But we had a song called Strippers Go to Work. And I was rapping. I was doing my thing on our little Strippers Go to Work. So it had a nice little run. The Slim Thick Twins. Y'all can Google us.
The Slim Thick Twins.
It had
Man,
a nice
I'm
little
learning
ring to it.
these names.
Slim
you-
Thick Twins.
And I definitely
Little cut up.
spent the block on the
That's
rapping.
right.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with
okay.
that. Might have to
It was
bring her out
nice.
one more time.
Yeah, from time to time,
You know what I'm
she
saying? Like an
resurfaces.
alter ego type.
for sure.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
cut up and the
Mhm.
Slim Thick
Yeah.
Twins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Remember my homegirl, her name Lil Hill.
I was giving them hell for
Right.
sure. Yeah. And so I keep mentioning starting this gang. So let me tell you.
Okay, yeah, I want to hear this.
Like I said, when I first started writing, it was all rap. And we used to do rap battles in middle school. I went to Warden Arts Magnet. I always been an artsy kid, but I was bad as hell. So I remember one day we was in the dance room and my best friend, he beating on the floor, he doing his little beat. And I done came in with a diss rap. And next thing I know, there was a whole group of girls ready to fight me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this. So I got my girls together and I was like, y'all, we starting a gang. Okay, I don't know what they doing, but when they come, we gonna be ready. So we made a creed, we had flags, we had symbols, handshakes, and I was just like, listen, we gotta stay as one. Like when they come, and we was ready. So we all had our little raps, we did our rap battles, and then it would turn into physical fights. And
Lord
you had to jump them in the bathroom. It was all bad. So, but a lot of people don't know my stepdaddy, OG. We ain't gonna get too far into that. But so a little bit of that came from there. But definitely was starting gangs but we was doing the music. That's what it was about.
Organized kids
But it was
crime.
all about the music.
Organized.
Oh, you gonna diss me? Pop, pop, pop.
I was a leader. It's all about being a leader.
Ooh,
So,
boy, they gonna
there
take you
go.
now. You've been definitely Rico.
Mhm.
The
They would
Rico
have got my
rap back
ass.
then.
Yeah.
Right.
You was taking kids' candy.
No, man, we was just beating people up. Like, that's all we did. Loud brawling gals. It was LBG. Loud brawling gals. That was
Gals.
These
LBG,
names.
cuz. Yeah, it was a whole gang. Man. It was a whole gang. I might look nice, but he used to be a gang leader. And it's so funny because, like, the other girl who was a part of the gang, she's a police officer now in Nashville. So
right.
shout out to her.
But see,
Officer
y'all wasn't a
Ward.
gang. Y'all was
Yeah.
just a clique.
Right.
No, we was a gang.
Oh, you put it on paper.
We was doing we wasn't killing nobody, but you know, it was definitely yeah, it wasn't no little group.
I like it. I like it. I love hood shit.
So you know,
That's all.
LB who?
LBG, loud brawling gals.
Loud brawling gals.
Not girls, gals.
Yeah, y'all was on them
Boy.
horses and y'all was stumping
No,
them out
we-
with them cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots. So that's funny, but you know, what's funny is we really did wear cowboy boots in Nashville. Now it wasn't just like we wore them on a regular day to school, but when you go out or when you go, you know, they say line dancing, but it ain't that
Yeah,
kind of
that's
line
line
dance. Like you know, black folks line dancing.
Yeah.
You throw on your boots, so that's not new.
Nah, yeah.
Like we've been doing that
Mississippi same way,
for
man.
years.
We
So
the
yeah,
same way, man.
yeah.
My cousin be running in his boots. Down in, and for real.
Yeah,
They
you do a little bit of
they
everything
put
in 'em.
boots on like, but the crazy thing when you look at the boots, you know, folks that don't wear boots, they like they got them from Walmart. Them boots be like
Nah,
$200,
they don't know.
$300, $400.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
They get
Absolutely.
Up there. They definitely get up
They
there.
expensive, but if you go to the right spot in Nashville on Broadway, they buy one, get two free. So even though you're gonna spend about $600 on one pair, you're gonna go home with like 3 pairs.
That
So
backup pair.
it's a good deal, I think. But
Ain't nothing wrong with the boots. I had thought about it, you
get
know.
you some. Yeah.
Give me some boot cut jeans
There you
and
go.
give me a big old belt buckle.
Is that how we sound to y'all? You can't say that. You from
no.
Mississippi.
No. Here's
Nah,
the
okay.
thing. No, let me hit you with one. I like Nashville.
Okay.
Nashville is a beautiful city to me.
Yeah.
I've been to Nashville.
Okay.
So let me show you when I used to be when I was at Fort Knox, I used to drive all the way from Knox to Nashville to go to Mars Music.
What? Oh, okay.
A lot of the equipment that I had at Fort Knox, I used to go way down to Nashville to get it. And so then when I was down, I just, let me explore the city.
Mhm.
You
It's
know.
just, it's cool. It just looks so small to me, especially after living here for 7 years. Like, I go back and I just be like, how did I survive? It's so tiny. Like,
It's to
It
to
really-
you, it
yeah.
looks like that. But to me, it's not
Y'all got
small.
the skyline.
It's
you
not.
got a little skyline.
Yeah,
I'm
little
a-
skyline. I can see it.
It's Nashville is
It's
spread
spread
out.
It is spread out. It's a lot more
you
spread
gotta look
out.
at it like
Yeah.
this. You got your downtown area. You can
Mhm.
ride through the city. You can see the stadium.
Yeah.
But then you got all that stuff on the outskirts.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you looking at the city part as being small compared to Atlanta.
To
but
Atlanta, yeah.
the city itself is not.
That's true. I can agree with that part. Yeah. But I'm just thinking about, and it could be the traffic here in Atlanta too, but like if I'm on the south side of Nashville, I can get to the east side in 15 minutes. Like no problem. Just hop on the bridge, go across. Like
Because everybody ain't
even
trying
with
to come now.
But even with traffic though. So that's why I'm like, Nashville is still much smaller, like,
Yeah, it's
you know,
The-
compared to
radius
Atlanta.
compared to Atlanta. Yeah.
But see, here's the thing, and you got to also understand that here in Atlanta, what you got, you got a lot of recording studios.
Yeah.
You have a lot of movie studios here now.
Mm.
So you got a lot of folks coming here for those opportunities.
Yeah.
Nashville, a lot of folks don't understand Nashville music scene.
Yeah.
So the first thing they want to say, oh man, that's just some country music up there.
Mhm.
But then they don't understand it's country music.
Yeah.
It's
It's-
gospel
It's
music.
there. It's a lot of different music, but it's like the people in Nashville, it's different. Like it's hard to get on in Nashville because it's a few that will support their own, but majority of people like be looking for a problem or like looking to see, oh, I got you. Oh, she did this. It's like they won't start jumping on your bandwagon until everybody else sees it. So it's like I don't hear nothing. I'm always tagging like Nashville Native and the Nashville music collectors, but it's like they don't really see me until okay, like I'm going to open up for Young Jock. Now everybody is talking about it, or I'm going to do something. I feel like that's when Nashville jumps on. So it was hard for me to make it. I think the way I want it. My first couple shows packed out because everybody you know is coming. They want to see what's up. But it's like when you're trying to expand your base, it is so hard. Like, it is so hard. I didn't have those same issues, I think, when I came to Atlanta. So, I don't know. When I go back, so I'm supposed to go back soon, I may have a different approach. But that's been tough for me,
You said you doing what now?
going back.
Going back where?
I ain't supposed to tell nobody that, but yeah.
Where you going back? You going to visit? Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up.
That on the low.
That ain't what we talked about the other day. Now, make up your
know.
mind. You on this flip-flop.
I
You're
know
going to your game.
I know what's going on, but I
Okay.
haven't made any official, like, announcements or anything. So
She ain't
I'm
going
here.
nowhere.
Nah, listen.
David ain't going to let her go
So
nowhere.
Nashville is like, people don't realize, well, I done been through there a lot, shows, stuff like that. But they don't realize, like, yeah, Atlanta is a hot city.
Yeah.
But the checks are in Nashville.
That's
All
true.
the publishing companies
true.
are right there in Nashville.
Yep.
So ASCAP, BMI, Warner, Chapel.
But
all-
BMI, the
Yeah.
office left here.
The actual office in
The
Nashville.
main
It's the main
office.
one.
It's in
There is a
Nashville.
BMI here. Yeah.
Mhm. But the main one is in
In Nashville.
ASCAP. They right across, right around the corner from each other. So
Yeah.
you
100%
take-
correct. Yeah.
all the money there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You ain't lying.
I like how they work too. All the engineers and music, and it's different
Oh,
because they do
yes.
9 to 5. They got a union. They don't 9 to 5. After 5 o'clock, everybody going home.
Mhm.
They don't, ain't no 24-hour
Yep.
studios unless you're your own
Unless
person.
you're doing it on your own. Yeah, you're right about that.
So it's different out there. I like it.
It is. I like it too, and that's why I'm debating, going back and forth,
So you can't
seeing how I
record
wanna
after 5, huh?
present.
If you teaching, how you gonna record after 5? Unless you record
You know,
yourself.
exactly. I record myself while I'll be back up here. Let me know when the door's open. Yeah, because
What about Chattanooga? You ever done the work in there?
not really any work there. Like, that's just like a little spot we stopped through. Like, it's that halfway point between Nashville and Atlanta. So it's kind of like, we stopped through there, but it ain't really much happening. Not that I know of in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Keep an eye on that.
Oh, is it something? Okay, well,
keep
maybe
an
I
eye on
need to.
that.
Well, I went back
Yeah.
and forth about that, too, because I'm like, that's a halfway point between Atlanta and Nashville, so it's nice to kind of be in the middle, but I would have to really see what's going on.
Yeah.
you
All
know.
3 of them really is, Nashville, of course. Then you got, you hit Chattanooga, but don't sleep on Knoxville either.
Okay.
Then, so work those areas.
Those
you know,
little areas,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
And take your vest when you go to Memphis.
Oh, my God.
Nah.
Don't do that. My sister
Nah,
live there.
Nah, my family, some of my family there, so I already know.
I got plenty of family in Memphis.
Shout out to
so,
Don Trip and the fam, So
Okay.
So
okay.
you just did this, you was line dancing, boot stomping in this little video. What was that all about?
So I have a really good friend. Her name is Mickey. And she's like really stepping out as an artist as well. So she has a song called Ride. And we all got together. We learned the line dance. And so we've all just been doing our challenges. And you know me, I'm Southern. So I gotta show out one time for the one time. So I had to put my little spin on the dance. So that's what you saw, my spin.
She didn't put her cowboy boots on.
I did, and
She
did.
like,
It did not look like that.
yeah, it
No,
did.
it didn't. I was killing it. But yeah, so
that's,
y'all-
that's a
yeah.
good question. Have you ever thought about doing a Southern Soul record?
I have a Southern Soul record. Yeah,
Okay.
I have it. It's not released, but I've dipped my toes in Southern Soul
Okay,
and
good,
country.
good.
Actually, Passionate Chemistry was a country song. When I first wrote it, the producer that did it was a country producer. So he was like, "This all I got for you." So I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And it was country until I actually met up with a producer here in Atlanta, and he redid the track. So, but the first version of it is a country version. So yeah. Southern Soul is cool, but it just sounds so old to me. Like, I ain't
Yeah.
there yet.
No,
I
yeah,
ain't
no.
there yet. I'm on my way.
It's so this I always say just kind of get ahead of the curve. And stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
just study it and
Yeah.
yeah.
You might be right, because
Nah.
it's about to take off next.
It's taken. It took off. Because here's the thing. So a lot of folks look at Southern Soul as some old gray haired dude with a guitar.
That's just what it sounds like to me.
But the crazy thing, they younger than
Mhm.
me. They younger than you.
I believe you. I know. I've seen it.
A lot of those youngsters, to me, it kind of flip R&B and blues, where and sometimes it sounds like they put a little trap in it.
Mhm.
So it's a mixture of everything. So it's not like even some of the Southern Soul songs I listen to, I say, oh man, this dope.
Yeah. Oh, I
would
love to
never
listen
thought
to 'em,
about
but
doing
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Somebody keep telling us to do it, but It's just,
Anytime I feel like I have to try to sound more because I'm already country.
but
Like
it don't
I'm
sound country.
no, but I'm saying when I try to approach a Southern soul record, I feel like I'm trying to sound more
Gotcha.
country, and I shouldn't because I'm already Southern. So why does it feel like? So I don't know anything like that, or I have to feel
You
like
bougie Southern.
yeah, I'm bougie Southern.
Yeah.
Fine, fine.
Ain't that wrong
You
with it.
bougie Southern.
And like I say, music is, about how you do it.
That's true.
You could put your own spin
on
it, you know what I'm saying?
Southern soul sound.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right,
you
what
could,
you
could
got?
elevate it.
You got something in the works? Some Southern soul?
Uh,
You gotta stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready, Dorel.
I'm ready.
Twin.
I'm doing some some animations to stuff.
Okay, period.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
So I had a question. Like I said, I ran through your catalog.
Okay.
Very, very extensive catalog you have there. One of the songs that stood out to me, one of my favorites, is "Under the Bridge"
Oh,
by
okay.
Fred,
Oh,
with,
wow.
featuring Fred the Young.
I
was
Okay.
like, damn, they need a video for that. I don't know how old that song
Man.
is or where he at.
So that's actually
Yeah.
Dre Carter on that one. Fred is on the other one that I
But-
have on there. So Dre Carter
But-
is the feature, and he actually lives here in Atlanta.
Dre
Carter. Yeah.
So Fred, no, there's another song.
Oh, you talking
Fred.
about Keep It Real?
Keep It Real. That's what. Yeah,
that's
Keep
the
It
one
Real.
you talking
But both
about.
of them though,
Okay.
yeah. So Under the Bridge, Keep It Real.
Okay.
But it was a lot of
Yeah,
more. But
those
those
are
are the
really
ones
old
I could
songs,
tell.
yeah.
But I still was like, damn, Under the Bridge is one of the one that it's like,
Yeah.
it's
I
heartfelt.
feel like I've gotten different feedback on that song.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like most of the feedback I got is like it's a little cliche, but I feel like it's real. When I listen to it, I'm like,
That one
you know,
stood out
so
to me. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, that's a
But
real
who said it
song.
was cliche?
just some different producers. I think that I let hear it, you know.
But the thing is, sometimes you got to, a
Mhm.
lot of good songs that is out because they didn't listen to what somebody else said.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you gonna I'm gonna hit you with the infamous words of Donnell Smith. Somebody gonna like it.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
You're right about that. It has a little audience for sure because I've had
So I'm thinking, like, I know it's probably like, okay, a lot of people, oh, we need a radio record, this and that. Like I say, it probably radio, I don't know.
Okay.
But TV, film,
I can see that. Yeah.
plays.
Because it's telling that story.
Yeah, like it's like one of like you could visualize everything, and we all done seen it.
Okay.
So that's why like we in the sync and stuff like that now.
Hey,
so
well, listen.
all the songs that we hear, I be trying like, okay, where do I see this song?
Put
On
me
the
in,
movie,
coach. If y'all
the
hear it,
TV?
yeah.
Yeah. So
You ain't gonna do right.
Don't say that. That's
This nigga.
listen.
Gosh.
If the
Let me tell
opportunity
you that.
is there, okay.
The opportunity
Yeah.
has been there. You just be over there. Man, ain't stunned twin.
You are over exaggerating.
Mm.
Anytime he tell me it's something going on, I'm gonna come running,
Okay.
and he know that. So
Okay.
if it's an opportunity, please let me know. But
Okay.
yeah, I've definitely I've done some sync like writing workshops and like the whole first 2 years I was here in Atlanta, it was all songwriting. So
Dope.
I've done, submitted some things for
Yeah.
sync and had some stuff picked up, some stuff still in the
Yeah.
works, but haven't placed anything just yet. So
No, that's all
I am
good.
still still a
Working.
lane. Yeah, still a lane I'm working on.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
keep that up, man.
Okay.
That's one of the new pathways.
That's another way, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and all these like people, oh, that's an old song, this and this. Like it's old to you,
To
but
you,
new
yeah.
to us, and
Mhm.
we can figure out maybe sometimes you have to go in, remix it again, and then pitch it again. you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Elevate.
Ask them what they need, what they
Mhm.
looking for,
So elevate to me is
Oh yeah.
one is it's an amazing song.
Thank you.
I look when I say I don't know when I listen to it. I listen to your story in it, but it's just like the vibe that you came off with it is, I like, oh man, this is a super dope song. That song itself too can be. And what I told you, I said you need a video to this song.
Yeah, we actually recently redid a video to that one because that song came out in like 2023. So I had never did a visual. So recently we did one. So go check that out too. That's on YouTube. But I want to really like re-release those songs and repackage them when I do my EP, my next EP. So that's the idea behind it. Elevation, Faded Love. Like I really want to do some more just repackaging. I'm not gonna touch the songs themselves.
You
But
talk to your manager.
yes, I don't have a manager.
Yes, you do.
I'm a free agent.
That girl, what's your manager name? Her name, Lil Killer. What her name was? Lil
Kool-Aid?
Pistol.
Who you talking about? Who?
said, look,
This man said little pistol.
That's what I'm saying.
Who is that?
Man, I forgot what that girl
Crazy.
name
I don't
was.
have no manager, so I don't know who you talking about.
What's your rap name?
Look cut up.
Yeah, Lil Cut Up.
She said, let go. What's up?
You're right.
She said, don't ask her.
Okay, Lil Cut Up. Lil Cut Up got pushed.
Listen. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad y'all like Elevation because that's the vibe I'm really trying to go for. Like that's the vibe I'm trying to go for. I want to make more music that's just, you know,
That
vibey.
Faded Love was dope too now.
And was. I love Faded Love. Probably one of my favorites. Like if I think there's one that's like radio ready, I would say Faded Love for sure. Yeah.
But why? You don't think it's ready?
Yeah, I think it's radio ready. That's what I mean. Like if that one can go like today.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I'll wait. That's what it was.
I'll wait. So that's the newest single.
Okay, that's the one I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was different. I ended up collaborating with, actually, he was a coworker of mine from another school I taught at. So it was like two teachers going crazy on this like sexy record. But it was really fun to make. And we're still working on a video for that. But yeah.
I respect y'all, man. We partnered with this Miller Grove junior high school.
Okay.
But then my sister, she's an educator. I got to go talk to her class probably next month. She worked at the alternative school.
Ooh.
So,
kudos to her,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said my hands be off.
Yeah.
I be thinking how much hell I gave the teachers. So,
Same here.
Keep
I
doing
feel like I'm getting it all back tenfold, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm getting it all. But I deserve it.
Yeah.
Because I was pretty bad. Yeah. And
You was bad?
I was bad. And let me tell y'all, I was so bad. I didn't give y'all this story.
Okay.
My very first teaching job, I walk into the job fair and I see my principal, that was my middle school principal, right at the table in the front. And I'm like, oh, hey, doctor. Hey, Mi'Kael. Remembered me, y'all. This has been 15 years ago. How you doing? What are you doing here? So she takes me around to every table. Y'all remember Mi'Kael? She was a problem student. So I did not get a job at that job fair. But so she took me literally. So just keep in mind, these things you do follow you. It really does. It's going to resurface at some point. So it wasn't enough that I had went to college. You know, I had changed my whole life. It was like, no, this girl gave us hell. Now she here, we gonna show her. So
you was all through the PTA meetings.
All through them. Just crazy, man. Lying until they showed the camera. My mama defended me, and she just like, girl, I don't know, y'all. Pray for me.
They set your mama up. She like, my daughter ain't do this.
Show me the camera. Show me the camera. And I was right on the camera.
When she did this,
Now she said, pulled that belt out on my ass. Okay.
That's a humbling experience for a parent.
Seeing your child on it. And this was the time when I was just doing stupid stuff. Like, why are you egging the hallway? I brought some eggs to school. Just bad. Egg in the hallway with my best friend. Pray for my best friend, y'all. He's in the hospital right now. He's been in the hospital for past 3 weeks. So just pray for him. He's hanging on. But definitely was my partner in crime, middle school, high school. And one day we just decided we was going to bring some eggs to school. And we thought we was some smart criminals. We like, the camera's up there. I throw the eggs, and when I threw the eggs, the bowl went with the eggs. So I got to go get my mama a bowl, because she ain't about to kick my ass when I coming back home with my bowl. So I'm going down the stairs, and sure enough, I'm on the camera.
You know how much egg cost?
I know. Just stupid.
You wild.
Straight wild.
Sandwich,
just
some scrambled eggs.
And then the teachers that I liked had to clean it up. So I'm sitting here watching it, feeling bad. Like I can't even help, because then they gonna know it was me. Yeah.
You bad.
I was bad, yeah.
That's something serious.
I know. I'm glad I never went to the big house. I've never been.
In school suspension?
I did do, all the time, yeah. I got suspended several times. In school suspension several times.
Yeah. You one of my alumni.
Make no sense.
Yeah. Spend more time at the high school than the junior high going in school suspension.
And it's crazy because, like, at the time, I didn't really realize what the root of it was. Now, looking back, like, my grandfather died around that time. I didn't know why I was acting out, but it was like, that was my father figure. He kept me in order. So him not being there, I was like, let me test the waters. Let me see what I can, so it was a little bit of rebellion, but I think just, like, I was missing that structure that I had.
I have one question. do y'all have mental health counselors and stuff in there
We
now?
do.
Okay,
We
yeah,
do. And
yeah.
that's important.
That's why,
I even
yeah.
say that now. Yeah.
Do y'all get into training where they do like a trainer, like each teacher
They
need to
do.
know how to see the signs?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Okay.
They tell us the look fors and the signs. We don't really deal with it. Like, we'll refer it to a counselor.
Okay.
But yeah, they
Okay,
do. They
good.
teach us what to look for now. So,
That's dope.
they didn't know that 20 years ago. So
That's
we
what I'm
was
saying.
all
Yeah,
figuring
yeah,
it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where I was acting. Both parents at the home, everything. I ain't just trying to be like my friend
Yep.
and shit, So.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was bad too. And now your mama whoop your butt.
No, she whooped. Look, I would tell anybody I never got a whooping for the same thing.
So you okay. You learn.
Bars.
Very smart. Very smart.
But I see while y'all was in school suspension, I was out of school suspension.
I was out too.
I was always fighting.
It was a mix.
It was a mix for me,
definitely
too.
a mix for me,
It
man.
was more of me fighting, and it wasn't like I went and started a fight. You pick with me, I'm not gonna turn. I wasn't gonna turn and cheat. I'm finna put these hands on you. So I got suspended a lot for fighting.
Yeah. And see, mine was stupid stuff. Like, I just went in the bathroom to see the fight, but it was the boys' bathroom. And so that's an
Lord.
issue. So I was like, but I was just watching the fight. They're like, no, you can't do that. So,
What's your rap name again?
Look her up. Look her up. I was always doing something. And then I ended up working with these people because it was a mess. It was a mess. That's why I had to really leave Nashville.
Right.
What they say you is?
Hot ass mess.
I'm trying to learn all the zodiac stuff. What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
I don't know
What
what
is
that
that?
means. I'm just
Capricorn, December. That's my
December,
zodiac.
December.
You ain't you a Pisces? You know what them is. What you mean? What is that?
No, I'm saying I ain't know what that
Oh,
sign
Capricorn.
Early
It's
December?
a December.
What
Well,
y'all
mine is
do,
December
a
23rd.
horse or
It's a
something?
goat.
That's
A goat, a
I was
big
ready.
leg goat.
That's my son's birthday.
Oh, okay. The 23rd?
23rd.
Oh, yay. Birthday
Yeah,
twins.
Z.
I love it. That's what's
Yeah.
up. You a hater.
Yeah. that's
But,
hard.
okay. What about you? What's your zodiac?
I'm Cancer.
You a Cancer?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm amongst friends. Y'all all cool. Y'all cool. Most of the time.
That's
What you say I am?
Pisces.
Who told you that?
I know when your
I'm
birthday
a
is.
Aries.
No, you're not. Lies.
I'm a Aries.
He's a Pisces.
I'm a
Pisces.
Libra.
Because they be lying. That's how you know.
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra.
No, they be
I'm a
lying.
Libra. My scale off.
Your scale
I
is
could
not off.
I could be a
fool.
Cancer sometimes. In certain situations. So
A mess.
I understand.
I can't believe you.
What?
What that new project you got going on?
The
See,
reinvention? Look.
Look, she ain't even asked us to be part of. You ain't say Dre. Twin and Dre, why don't y'all gonna put something down?
First of all, y'all already a part of it. We already got several songs.
Is that the same Dre on the other song or is it
No,
different?
it's
Dre?
a different Dre. This
Dre.
is the
I know
the
Young
producer
Dre.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's him. He was on. He did Faded Love.
Me and
too.
Dre did
Okay.
Faded Love for.
Oh, I know that one. I'm talking about it was the other
Dre Carter on
under
the
the-
other.
un-
No,
under the bridge.
He's a
Yeah.
rapper here.
rapper. So
He's a
he's
teacher
here.
too. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
They be beefing up at the school.
Sure do.
Writing
Don't
diss tracks
play.
to each other.
Right.
That's funny because you remember I came in here and wrote that diss track for them teachers that day.
Y'all like,
Dorel done
wow.
heard it. Oh man, them teachers pissed me
Yo.
off. I got a whole diss track coming,
Man,
y'all.
she
Oh
was
my
going
god.
snapping. I said,
Man.
And that's when Lil Cut Up came out too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
Yeah.
get on the superintendent, none of them folks either?
Nah, they wasn't in it
They
this
were
time.
they were co-workers.
To be
Co-work.
to
Oh,
be-
You know,
yes,
she was in there with all
determined.
the mess of goods.
man.
Yeah, they tried to come for my job, but that's neither here nor there.
They said she was drinking on the job when she had coffee.
Mind you, I don't even drink at home, but I was drinking on the clock. Now this is a mess.
Oh,
She went to Starbucks and got a coffee. Then the principal stopped her and said, shit.
That is not what happened, but close enough.
Wow. That what
It's
they
over.
doing?
It was close enough. No, what was said was that I seemed like I wasn't myself and that I might be intoxicated. This is what was said. So, intoxicated? What? I'm just sick of being here. That's all it is.
Sound
But yeah.
Karen. Karen.
She did like how Woo hit me. She said, Twin, I'm coming. Put a track on.
I did too. I was in here right now. I was mad.
Put a track on.
I was like, yeah, I got something to say.
Pull the reels out.
That the fast she wrote that day.
I did. You right. But I don't play about raps. I write a rap fast. It's
And
the,
she
it's the
said that
song.
too.
too
You know,
hard.
Tupac.
Yeah, it's the R&B.
You click your claim.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing, she ain't even cousin. I'm like,
did.
wow.
I sure didn't.
I like
That's-
she did a
that's
professional
genius.
diss track.
So if it do come out, they can say, you know,
Exactly.
yes.
What can they say? Can't say nothing.
Right,
I'm looking
right.
stupid. But yeah.
And
Y'all have
she-
a lot of restrictions as teachers, though, right? Yeah.
We do, and that's getting tougher too,
With
y'all.
the social media, y'all had to
Mhm.
like cut y'all stuff or
I
limit it.
mean, you know, I ain't got caught yet, thank God,
Okay.
in these 12 years I've been teaching. But, you know, I do have the students who be almost getting me caught up. Like, yo, get off my page, stop sharing stuff. Because now people are, you know, I never do anything too far left or too far right. But, you know, it still be risky.
Crazy.
Like, don't share my stuff, y'all. So.
It was I can't. She one of Scan's friends. She was she a teacher too. The hood teacher.
Mm.
She took Gorilla Zoe hood.
I think I remember seeing that.
And
With the
she did a diss
FRG.
track.
Yeah, so
took-
so that was a diss track for a teacher in her job.
Listen, y'all. It be crazy.
Man, I was in there wilding. She called him fancy. It was a dude hating on her. He said, "Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants."
Yeah.
And I was rolling with her.
Yeah.
I said,
I just
"Y'all
called them all
wild."
miserable. They all just miserable. That's all. But, you know.
But yeah.
Mhm.
So as you working on this new project, I know, you know, we can talk real fast. It was a good conversation here. So when you finna drop this EP?
I don't know, twin. When am I? I need to get with you so we can finish out a few of these records because we got a lot of options. So I don't know.
What that girl name?
2026.
Your manager.
Look
cut
her
up.
She need to get on me so I can get back to the
Tell
studio.
her cut up my business hours from 9.
Ain't nobody tell twin to try to go back to school and be a carpenter. What is you doing?
Oh, you
HVAC.
so disrespectful. So
Hey.
disrespectful.
Hey.
Some kind of something he going to do. HVAC.
She
What is
said
it?
carpentry,
Engineering.
HVAC.
Engineering,
you know.
I think. Is that what it is?
I was shocked too.
See, you doing too much. Okay.
Electrician.
There you go.
But he's
Too much.
elevating.
Okay, I
He's
suppose. I give him that.
elevating his.
And I was very proud of you. I
resume.
said that. However, now that means you got less time. So we just gotta,
I
figure it
can't
out.
believe you
Cuz.
said. Because
Why you so offended?
with the camera.
That's what I said.
Camera, you
I didn't know he was going to
you
school. I
be-
said,
camera.
Just out of
She
nowhere.
said
Yeah.
carpenter.
It's not my fault you done had 27,000 careers. And now you expect me to remember all of them?
Okay, she said 27.
1,000
Okay,
of
wow.
them. You know you done did everything. So
How can okay? Is it wrong with me trying to keep my mind fresh?
No,
Is
but
it
you
wrong
cannot
for me
be
trying
expecting
to-
us to remember all of that. Okay, that's all
all
I'm
of
saying.
what?
These careers.
Carpenter.
What was
HVAC?
it before that? What else? It was some other stuff. You did something else for quite a few years that it had nothing to do with this or that.
Cuz rode that electrician thing out on us like a Beyonce album. He dropped that on me. I was like, what? You going what?
I can't. Yeah, out of nowhere. But no, that's awesome.
But I know
think it's
why
wonderful.
because I always told him like he has a lot of skill, a lot of trade,
Mhm.
and I was like, man, cuz you done built. This is probably his 5th studio he done built with his own hand.
Okay.
So I was just like, yeah, cuz you could
Yeah, do
build
it
a studio,
all.
and
Mhm.
he was like, well, I'm go be an electrician. I don't want to pay nobody to do that. I can do it myself,
Right.
which is.
Did he
on
tell you he
point.
gonna be doing the easy jobs? He ain't gonna do the hard ones. I
What
can't
is
believe
it?
this.
What's
I
the
can't
easy-
believe
What
Because
it.
I'm
easy job?
I'm not
You
doing
something that wasn't.
Anything touching that
Yeah.
electricity
I'm
is
not
hard.
You supposed to be.
I won't
getting
even
doing
I won't even DIY electricity
I
stuff.
don't play with that.
I don't me either.
Have
Like
you?
YouTube.
No, if your head
I'm not
that, you
playing.
already did.
You dead?
Yeah.
You already did.
If you got to that point, yeah.
But why? How come I can't just go do? Look,
You can.
Look. My mind is the way my mind is set up, and the way. What's your manager name?
Look cut up.
Little cut up mind.
Mm-hmm.
We got shit to do.
That's right. You right.
You can't sit. So, love music. I'm always come back to music.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna just say because here's the thing.
It's actually
Like with
part of music.
Shabazz,
It's actually part of music.
music and electricity go hands in hand.
That's true.
Because you got hertz.
Mm-hmm.
Hertz is
Mm-hmm.
a form of electricity.
Frequencies.
Yeah.
So frequency it turns to energy.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's all connected.
it
I like how you think.
So because like even in class, sometimes I say, oh, and I mean it clicked just like I said, oh, this like me doing
You saw the connection immediately.
it was a connection.
Okay. That's awesome. I
Because
ain't
when
going
you
back to school though, but that's good
I
for
feel
you.
you. I feel you. You master.
That's the
You
part right
you
there,
already got a
child.
master. You trying to be a
Well, you know,
doctor?
you could get your doctor. That's how you get paid the most as a teacher. But
What?
you
So
know,
so
I'm
you can
tired.
walk around. I'm a doctor. You a
Exactly.
doctor of what?
So,
Wow.
but exactly. So if I was,
No,
if I was
no.
to go
Look,
back,
look.
No, what I will say as a teacher, sometimes it doesn't make sense.
Hey,
As a teacher, because if you're just gonna go back to the classroom teaching, then why would you get a doctorate? Now, if you're gonna take that on to be a principal or something else, okay. But most of them
no
don't.
disrespect to
They
folks
don't.
that got their
Yeah.
doctorate, because I know y'all worked hard to get
Man, I
that.
can only
I'm
imagine.
talking to her. So don't come on these comments talking
You already
about
know
I
they
got
are.
my doctorate. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her.
Doctor.
Well, either way, I'm not going back unless it feels meaningful, unless it feels like another career, you know. But kudos to you. I think that's wonderful. You know, keep educating. As long as you live, you know,
See,
education
look,
is
look,
important.
Stop
see,
performing.
see,
Never
see,
stop
this
learning.
is what
Never
folks
stop
ain't
learning.
understanding.
Yep.
See, Chevy gonna go get this amazing last home, and he gonna get it built up. He gonna like, hey, cuz, I think they
Better
doing
let
some shice over here.
Mhm.
Need you to come over here and look.
He need to just get you to do it from the ground up. That's how you
Hey,
do
Well,
it.
look.
not, that's the whole.
Yeah.
Be
There
like,
you
oh
go.
yeah.
Expert.
Mhm.
So when you over there talking about my ceiling fan fell down, David like, hey, I don't mess with that
David gonna find
electricity.
a way to fix it.
And
He gonna Google it.
Did they were like, look, that still said I need some gloves, and I ain't got them type of gloves. I don't want to be over here shaking and dancing. Then you over there crying, talking about I should have called Twin.
Oh Lord.
So-
Well, we glad you, expanding your education.
That's
But
right.
this ain't just for me.
Okay.
This is what folks don't understand. I'm going to get the education, but if I can prevent you from spending thousands, electricity ain't no $100 job. They thousands.
You right.
To help you, because you friends and family, you gotta look at like that Delta. What that stuff y'all do at Delta? The friends and family plan. You can fly for free.
Oh, well, I just got one question. My charger port don't work in my car. Can you
I ain't
look
got
at
nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with
Since
that.
you talking about helping
fuse.
friends and family out, you know, I got an issue.
Ma'am, that's a car.
Electricity.
This housing, you gotta go get your mechanic. Nah,
See,
what
I
about
knew it.
that?
I can't believe this.
He,
Ain't need
listen,
help a friend.
he a master gunner too. He used to
Oh.
work on them tanks right there. So
Oh.
he can work on a 72-ton vehicle. He can work on a car.
See, this is what I mean.
Schematics, right?
Yeah.
So everything
I knew
he
he knew what to do. You just be holding out. Okay.
What you mean?
Cause he a jack of all
You want
trades
to tell
for
you what
real.
you got to do? You got to take that whole panel off.
Mm.
That's you act like that's an easy fix. It's just not like you can
I'm
just
going
say,
to the fuse
oh,
box.
my what's it called?
Thought I could just replace it, plug it
Take
in.
the fuse
But
box.
that's the first
Yeah.
you check the fuse. When you ain't getting power, you check fuses
Fuses,
first.
yep.
Then if the fuse is not blown, then we got some problems.
That
You
could
got
be a
trace.
whole.
Then you got trace, but then you got to remember that what's it called gonna be on a wire harness.
Oh, okay.
So you just might have to change out that whole wire harness instead of one wire. But that wire harness might have a whole lot of
See,
other stuff
that's
attached to it.
That's where you lose me. Because what?
It's all right.
What?
But yes,
Good to
you
have.
know, it's
Thank you.
always
Good to
having
have.
you here
Yes.
on the Tailor Talk podcast. As you sit here, look at that camera, tell them where we can find you at.
Okay, so tell them what now?
Where we can find you at on social media.
Okay, so I do have a long name. My name is Mi'Kael Chalyce. So you can find me on all platforms with that name. So maybe we can write it out.
No, I'm gonna do that. I'm
yes,
gonna make
thank
sure
you very
it's gonna
much.
It's gonna be right. It's gonna probably be right here
Yes.
somewhere over there.
So at Mi'Kael
over here,
Chalyce
over
on
there.
all platforms. But y'all can just call me Kel, you know. But yep, you can follow me and my website, Mi'KaelChalyce.com. You can stop there first and it'll get you everything you need.
All the music, shea butter, and
Yeah, we can talk about
all
shea
that
butter.
good stuff.
Yup.
Look, she a master at everything she do. She got merchandise. She even, she got this stuff to make your skin feel so soft.
That's funny. That's actually how I met
Ashley
you
right
first,
now.
twin. You bought some shea butter from me years before I met you, or like the year before, and then I remember you still had it. So that's how we knew. So that's the power of shea butter.
Didn't know or just bought
Didn't
it.
even realize.
Then
it.
when
Yep.
when she said, I said,
Support.
wait a minute.
And then,
Yeah,
was
that's
the
crazy.
one.
She was acting her ass then too.
So listen.
No, she was nice.
I
She
like
was real
that.
nice.
Keep the balance of
Yeah, you have
Mi'Kael
to.
and look
Shea
cut up.
butter. Oh, and look cut up and Shea
Yeah.
butter shotty too. It's
I
all.
want a shirt from the old days say look cut up.
Okay.
With the old school.
I'm gonna have to go
look,
find
with
a picture of Look Cut Up. Yeah,
with the whole. I want the whole gang. Them boys, everybody.
Them boys, loud brawler
Loud
gals,
brawler
all of
gal,
them.
yeah.
Yes,
I love hood shit.
Yes, I love it. But you know,
All
yeah,
right.
Whitney
Now,
works
listen,
too. Whitney
no,
has my heart.
That's what I'm saying. We love
Yes.
Whitney. And I used to get pissed off. People call it crackhead and all this other stuff. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was like, bro, everybody got one of their families.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
And the thing about it is people don't
Something.
realize, like, even at this level that I'm at, this is stressful. So I can only
Yeah.
imagine
Come
being
on,
somebody
man.
like Whitney Houston. And of course, no excuses, but you just never
Yeah.
know what people are handling and
Right.
battling. It doesn't
Right.
take away from the talent that she
on
was,
now.
like how amazing she was. So I don't let that,
I feel
taint.
it.
Right. Yeah.
Because she was dope.
Yeah,
She
we
was
be the
dope.
first one to shit on our legends,
Yeah,
man.
we do
R.
that to
Kelly dope.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still, somebody in here don't like R. Kelly.
I mean, I don't like them, but that doesn't take away from the
We
fact
ain't
that the
talking about
music
you.
was dope. I know you're talking about. Look.
We ain't talking
But,
about
yeah.
you. See, you always think somebody talking about you. But again, tell them where they can find you.
This is what crazy.
You guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Mi'Kael Chalyce, at Mi'Kael Chalyce. So you said I don't have to spell it, right?
No, you know,
I
I know
All
how to
right,
spell
You
it.
got
so
it.
check me out.
You got it. Listen, we appreciate you being on the Tailor Talk podcast. Learn a lot. Keep making dope music.
Thank you.
Continue to push the culture forward. And hey, Ken folk, what else they need to do?
Hey, y'all need to go out there, subscribe, like, and share to the Tailor Talk podcast. And see you next time.
Yep. Peace.